From deep underground tunnels to space stations orbiting Earth, humans have long operated in small, confined spaces. But what defines a confined space? And how do these environments impact the human mind and body? A confined space is any enclosed or partially enclosed environment where entry or exit is restricted and ventilation may be limited. These spaces are often just large enough for a person to work, but not comfortably move around. Think of spaces like industrial tanks, crawl spaces, or spacecraft cabins. Some common elements of confined spaces include limited entry and exit, restricted movement, potential oxygen deficiency. In industrial settings, a confined space can be as small as a narrow chamber only 3 feet wide or as large as a fuel tank that holds multiple workers. In space, astronauts are confined to living quarters just a few meters wide for months or even years. The psychological toll of confined spaces is immense. A study published in Progress in Neurobiology highlights the role of isolation and confinement on cognitive function. Researchers found that extended time in small spaces can impair attention, memory, and even problem-solving skills. One of NASA's key areas of research focuses on hazard isolation and confinement. Astronauts must adapt to claustrophobic environments where personal space is non-existent and social interactions are unavoidable. NASA emphasizes the importance of group dynamics, as confined environments can lead to interpersonal conflict and stress. Similar challenges are faced by industrial workers. A report from CPD Online warns that poor ventilation, sensory deprivation, and limited communication can lead to severe mental health issues like anxiety and claustrophobia. Confined spaces aren't just psychologically challenging, they also pose significant physical risks. According to a study from Applied Physiology, oxygen levels can rapidly drop, leading to hypoxia. This condition impairs judgment and coordination, increasing the likelihood of accidents. Musculoskeletal strain is another concern. Workers often need to bend or contort their bodies to fit into tight spaces, which can lead to chronic pain over time. So, how do we mitigate the challenges of working in these environments? Research suggests that training plays a critical role. CPD Online recommends scenario-based drills to prepare workers psychologically and physically. NASA, meanwhile, invests in virtual reality training and psychological support to help astronauts mentally adapt to isolation and confinement. Innovative technologies, like real-time biometric monitoring and wearable sensors, are being developed to keep confined space workers safe and healthy. Understanding the challenges of confined spaces is essential not just for astronauts or industrial workers, but for anyone operating in restricted environments. As we push the boundaries of exploration, whether in space, the deep ocean, or subterranean environments, studying the psychological and physiological effects of confinement will be more important than ever. So, next time you hear about astronauts in space or workers navigating industrial tanks, remember the immense challenges they face and the incredible research being done to overcome them.